Hi, good morning. I thought I would pull some cards for some general guidance today. This card was out of my deck. It's been out of my deck and I keep forgetting to put it back, and now I know why I haven't put it back. Because someone is in a fog, and by someone I mean it could be more than one person. Somebody is in a very deep fog about everything that's going on, about how they should proceed, how are they supposed to be feeling with no contact, you know, foggy about having their faith and trust and in divine timing, and that everything is going to work out because, you know, it's been so long. I completely understand that. I have I fall into a fog too myself, you know. Nobody's perfect. Every time I say that, my guides always giggle at me like, mere humans. So, let's see. Let's see what my trusty elephant has to say. Innocence. Wholeness. Cultivation. Capacity to love. And concentration. All right, let's see what I can put together here. Okay. You need to clear your mind and to concentrate. Okay. Hopefully, some of you are doing that chakra healing from Madeline Reinhardt. I do it regularly. I know it's worked for me, and this is just my situation, but in case somebody is in a fog, to know how, if your chakras are healed and cleared and cleaned. When I first started doing them, I would twitch throughout the healing, okay? And I did it until I didn't twitch anymore. So for me, that was a sign that it's been healed. Now, just because you healed it once does not mean that it doesn't come back, because it does. So I kind of did like an intense healing of all of them, and now I go back and spot check. Me personally, I generally start with the root and stick to the root, because that's grounding. And I have a hard time staying grounded now that I know that I am 100% Gemini, which means I have a very hard time staying grounded. And I'm also doing the root to help ground and help my masculine. So, but you need to concentrate on cultivating an innocent-like quality of a child. You know how a child, if you tell a child the sky is black, they'll believe it's black, okay? That's because their mind is innocent. So you need to go back to that kind of innocence where you have that faith and trust and in divine timing, okay? And the faith that you know things are going to work out. Abraham Hicks has videos on living like you already have it. So again, there's a very fine line between being obsessive about, you know, something and holding that space and being able to live like you already have a life with your masculine, because in reality we do, okay? Not in this 3D reality, but in the 5D reality, okay? Separation really is just an illusion. We are in a 3D matrix type bullshit life. Sorry, but this is what it is, okay? And this is a part of becoming whole, is realizing that we are living in a world that is full of illusion. Nothing is real except love. Except love. So it's not easy to get to that place. And again, I say this because I've been and I am where you are right now. I've been through all these stages, and I still am human, and I fall back into those stages. But because I have ascended, and there is no time limit for ascending, you just keep ascending. But because I have been ascending, when I do fall back into that state, I am able to recognize it, acknowledge it, and pull myself out of it so much quicker than what it was in the beginning. So it takes a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of concentration, and they just showed me a garden, okay? Cultivation. You need to tend to your mind, your body, and your spirit like it is a garden. It must be taken care of. You must weed it out of all the negativity that comes along. You must nurture it. You must water it. Like literally drink lots of water. I'm not a big fan of regular water. I drink sparkling water. That helps me drink a lot more water, which is what I need, which is what everybody needs. Hopefully there's not a lot of soda or alcohol drinking. I don't drink soda for the main fact that I can't handle caffeine. I can't even handle coffee. I am very, very sensitive. In many ways, I am asensitive, but I am a very extreme sensitive. Like 2 Tylenol knock me out for the night. So I'm highly sensitive to medications. I'm sensitive to the sun. If I stay out too long, not only do I get sunburnt, but I get a heat rash. And I'm in the wrong state for that. I got a very bad heat rash last year, and I pretty much had to sequester myself in the house. I couldn't go out for walks anymore because I had such a bad heat rash. Blah, 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 blah. So try to get back to that innocence, okay? And I'm not saying like to be naive, just that innocent like quality of believing in something, okay? Believing that this is greater than you, that this will happen. It is going to happen. Live from your heart. Make your heart whole. This is green. This is the color of the green chakra. Your heart must be whole, which means you, and I'm going to say what I said in the other video I did yesterday. You can't harbor any hate or ill will whatsoever, even towards the karmic. That's not how you're not going to ascend. You're going to be stuck in the same place. You need to come to that place. It's not an easy place to come to. I understand that. Again, I've been there, okay? It's not easy to come to. I don't even have ill will towards a man that was abusive to me. I'm kind of indifferent, which again is much worse than hating, but I am indifferent. Like, to me, he's just somebody, a stranger I would pass along on the street. So, and you must come to the capacity to have love, compassion, understanding toward everyone. I'm not talking about just your little circle of life, towards the whole world in general. Even people that have not done bad to you or not have done ill to you, but have done ill will or have had ill will towards society in general. And I'm talking about, if you look on the news, you will see exactly what it is I'm talking about. And if it's hard to have compassion for the people that have done horrible things, which I understand because it's hard for me too sometimes, I try to have an understanding, which is very hard in trying to have an understanding for something that seems so ununderstandable. And you're not going to be able to do it with every person because, again, nobody's perfect. We're human. We are merely human. Okay? You ever hear people say, well, you know, I'm only a human or whatever. That's exactly what that means. We are perfectly imperfect. What do you have from this deck, please? This is an Archangel Guidance deck. What do you have? Love. Love. Love is the main, you must come from a place of love, of wholeness in your heart. Love. Love heals. Love is, there's that saying that love is patient, love is kind. I can't remember the whole thing, but motivation. You've got to be motivated to come to this place of understanding. Not being perfect, because nobody is. Inspiration. Mother Teresa is an inspiration. Try to find somebody, you know, that inspires you, that, you know, you can look up to, that has done this. Ooh. Yep, transformation. Exactly. You got to go through death in order to become a better person. And you have the support of the universe. You have the support of the archangels. You have the support of God. You have the support of your ancestors past. You have the support of the entire spiritual realm. It is not only has your back, okay, but is there at your disposal to ask them for help in order to get back to that kind of innocence. They're all waiting to help. I think I've said this before, but when this comes up, they show me like a stage, okay? And there we are on a stage for the whole world to see. And they're there in the wings on either side, like backup, like support, wanting to come in out on the stage with us, wanting to give us the support that we need to present ourselves to the world, to be a part of this world. They're dying to help. And if you ask them for help, they come through. And I promise this from the bottom of my heart, that if you're willing to put in the work, the motivation to transform, they will have your back. But you have to be willing to do the work. And that means in some cases, you know, you have to be willing to understand people for which maybe a lot of people can't understand. And that's why it's called work, because it takes a lot. Self-belief. It takes a lot of self-belief that you can get to this place, and that you can keep it, you can keep yourself in that state as best as you can. What else? I know there's at least one more in here. Two more. Grace. Carry yourself with as much grace as you possibly can. And look at this. New beginnings. When you are able to be motivated, when you can transform and accept support, you know, and find a mentor, whether it's, you know, somebody here in the 3D or somebody that is in, you know, in the spiritual realm. Find a point of inspiration that you want to look at. When you can have full self-belief in knowing of who you are and what and how good you are, and that you deserve all of these new beginnings that are going to happen, and to carry yourself with grace, then all your new beginnings start flowing in for you. And it's like a waterfall. And if you see 7s, that's a number of just rewards. If you see 9s and 1s, again, that's another one of being rewarded for your effort, for your hard work, for your diligence, for not giving up. The universe rewards you for it. The universe wants to reward us for being the best person, the best version of ourselves that we possibly can. They are dying to reward us. But you got to work for it. Nothing comes for free, okay? You have to work on everything. All right. I know that sounded a little kind of preachy, but that was I felt very powerful in the way I was speaking, okay? Because that was them speaking through me, channeling. So, that being said, thank you for each and every one of you. I am truly grateful and appreciative to everyone. Doesn't matter if my channel never gets any bigger. I'm not in this for money. I'm not in it to see how many subscribers I can get. I am in it for the sole purpose of helping. And I'm very happy with whatever becomes of my channel. I don't look to achieve a certain amount of subscribers. That is not me. I really try to do everything I can with a wholeness of heart in me. All right. Thank you again very much. Have a great day. I hope this has helped at least one person, because that is my intent, is to at least be able to help one person with the readings that I put out. If I help more, that to me, that's icing on the cake. And I love all the comments that people leave for me and that they leave for each other. It shows the amount of compassion that this community has for each other, and the amount of support that there is for everybody here. All right, thank you very much. Everyone have a great day. Namaste. Bye-bye, everyone.